Fight commentary breakdowns. This is probably still one of my favorite matches of all time, style by style, style on style, or style versus style. You see that guy who looks like he's drunk? Some people claim that he was just a drunk guy that stumbled into the competition, but he's fighting a Pankration guy. Pankration guy takes him down with a double leg. Look at him. Drunken boxing guy stands back up, and now he gets pulled into guard by Pankration guy. Pankration guy trying to set up potentially an armbar. He's going for an armbar. Let's see what the drunken boxing guy got. Drunken boxing guy trying to create space. Whoa! He's turning out of it. He got it. He got it. He got it. Pankration guy didn't turn the thumb right. Dude, drunken boxing guy's got this, man. Dude, all you gotta do is roll. Keep rolling. Keep rolling. Oh! Look at this. Now everyone's rooting for the drunken kung fu guy. Oh, love it. Look at that. Our Pankration guy's like, oh man. So now, drunken boxing guy, I just wish he was better at attacking. He's mimicking the looseness of a drunk person, which is good. But, you know, your attacks have to be effective. That's the key. So his attacks are just not effective. Like, your drunken moves should distract him, but you gotta have power shots, which the drunken boxing guy doesn't have, right? So, and also, yeah, think about lateral stepping too. The drunkenness should make you go sideways. You shouldn't be like drunkenly moving forward and backwards. So, Pankration guy, that submission fail demoralized him a little. But, you know, his shots are connecting versus the drunken kung fu guy his shots are not connecting. In general, like, none of those shots do any damage. So, that's the problem. Like, the theory of it's good, but the execution still has issues. By the way, I looked up the website Martial Arts Nomad, but it looks like the website's not there anymore. So, to the viewer Peter Gordon, I'd love to interview about this. Are you the drunken boxing guy? Or are you the Pankration guy? Let us know. So, drunken kung fu guy has him kind of in like a bulldog. He gave up his back, right? Whenever you do that like bully headlock, you give up your back. So, Pankration guy probably going to go for a rear naked choke since he got his back. Yep. Oh, he tapped. Woo! Wow. That was a very entertaining fight. Look at the drunken kung fu guy showing good sportsmanship from both of them. Wow. So, let's look at some of the highlights. I think the most important thing is, besides being unpredictable, the fake drunkenness kind of makes you loose, right? So he was able to wiggle out of that armbar, and he was also able to kind of stand up initially. That was a really good, like he resisted the first takedown, and then the second takedown was like a pull guard takedown, and this I think was probably the most impressive part. He almost got caught in an armbar, but I think our Pankration guy didn't turn the thumb. He didn't control the wrist. Didn't turn the thumb correctly, and so the drunken kung fu boxer was able to kind of finagle his way out of this. Right, you can tell he's hurting, but like, and then look at that. You just have to roll correctly, and he does. And then look at that. Everyone starts rooting for the drunken kung fu guy. Now, there is a possibility, and you guys let me know if you guys think that maybe the Pankration guy just said, I don't want to break his arm. That could have been possible too. But I think what we're starting to notice too is, you know, this kind of like dancing around being fake drunk, it takes a lot more energy, right? And I think the drunken boxer was tiring himself out doing this and not doing any damage. So ultimately, he's losing the long game because he's like dancing, using up all this energy, and none of his strikes barely connecting, and the strikes that do connect, they don't even do any damage to the Pankration guy. So, you know, what do you think will happen? So, just my analysis. You guys can feel free to disagree with me, but look at that. None of the shots, because, you know, you're like loose and trying to like go all over the place. You're not even like punching or kicking through with any of your strikes. So, I think I want to see more kind of like modification of this drunken Chinese Kung Fu technique to kind of like, when you're ready to do a power shot, when you're ready to strike, you strike hard, right? Because that's the one thing keeping this drunken boxer from like doing well. If his strikes could actually like do damage, like Pankration guy now just like, I understand he's not going to do damage, so I'm just going to like go back to the basics, just jab and kick. And I think he'll go forward to eventually. The drunken Kung Fu guy really makes a big mistake here by giving up his back. And that's when it was lost. And he had a chance here, right? He could still get out of this. But you see, before the Pankration guy had his right arm around the drunken boxer, there was a natural pocket there for the drunken boxer to kind of like slip out. But now it's a little hard. He still could have slipped out, but I think at this point, he was just tired. But I think he still, like, you just take away this arm first, take away the left arm, then you can fight the right arm. I mean, you could still, I don't think it was completely lost, but he was just tired. Maybe he didn't have much choke escape experience or something. But this is still one of my favorite matches, style on style, like very respectful, a lot of room for improvement too, but also like a lot of good things to see already from this. So this is from the channel Peter Gordon. I don't know if Peter was this guy. Let's see. Look at this face. Does this look like this guy? I'm just going to assume it's this guy. If you're not, I apologize, but maybe you're Peter Gordon. But anyways, if you guys have any more information on these two people, let me know. This was Fight Commentary Breakdowns.